Hello everybody, Firefalls here, coach of the Pancham Pianists, back for week 2 of VBL, and today we are facing Tuxmux. For those who were around last season, Tuxmux, Electric, and I all went from 0-3 to 4-3 to make it to playoffs, and then we all made it past the first round. So, getting to play Tuxmux now is something I never had the opportunity to do during last season, but I know he's a pretty formidable opponent, and their team is a little scary. It's very top heavy, just like my last week. I mean, I'm not really expecting to see Piplup, Tabulb, or Pinecco really come here, but I mean, all of these other mons all have various tools at their disposal that scare me a little bit. Let's start with the most obvious. We have Tinkaton here. Tinkaton, naturally great typing with Fairy and Steel. It's a great fake out supporter. Gigaton Hammer can always do big damage. Its speed stat is not the best compared to my really fast team, which is going to be one of my advantages here, but you know, fake out on turn 1 makes things a little more complicated. Pavilion with Compound Eyes can be throwing out accurate sleep powders, also shield dust so that it couldn't get flinched, or Friend Guard to reduce damage on of its friends, which definitely makes it a supportive threat. Typhlosion is explosive. This thing is probably one of the highest damage dealers in the format with Eruption. But I have a tool to kind of combat this, so I'm not too worried about Typhlosion. I'm actually kind of looking forward to getting to show some tech against this. Thwackey is deceptively strong. Thwackey's base attack is 85, which isn't like crazy, but it's also not terrible when you add in grassy terrain boost to its grassy type moves. Its grass type moves. Trevenant is a pretty good trick room enabler and physical threats. I mean, its attack stat is 110. It's got pretty decent bulk, and it can also pair with Wacky with Grassy Glide. Crawdon just hits things incredibly hard. This thing is very frail, but with a focus sash that can survive for a little bit longer. It can throw out Aqua Jets, Sucker Punches for priority. It's a 120 attack. It's definitely gonna be a threat. And then Zebstrika, I think here is mainly going to be a Magnezone deterrent with Motor Drive and Lightning Rod, maybe even a Lurantis deterrent with Sap Sip, or who knows. But they're more electric type weaknesses than grass type weaknesses. Well, it's 2-2, but I think the Pavillion's probably a little more higher priority than the Lycanroc. And lastly, Lycanroc. No guard is always useful. I mean, Stone Edges that you can just throw off 115 base attack. It's going to be powerful. This team is definitely a lot more physically loaded. I mean, you have the one big special threat with Typhlosion. But other than that, you kind of only really got a 90 from Pavilion, you know, an 80 from Zebstrika, maybe 90 from Crawdon, but I doubt we're going to see special Crawdon. So, you know, if we can take care of the special side, then we can really make our mons very physical, which is what we got here. We are running a rain mode Charizard. We're opting not to use Sun this week and only use rain, so Grafai will set up the rain. Charizard will take advantage of it with Weather Ball, with Hurricane. It's got Heat Wave for that fire type coverage, and it's got Scorching Sands to be able to hit a couple things extra. Terra type Water to help its defenses a little bit against some of the other types that might be coming up against, like the Crawdons. And that also boosts Weather Ball in the rain. Grafai has Rain Dance to enable Charizard. It has Knockoff just to have a damaging move that also is supportive. Encore to lock people into their moves, like unless it's like a mental herb. What's it called? Tinkaton, then I can lock it into Fake Out if that's what it goes for. Doodle is what I'm really excited about here. I forgot this move existed until I was looking through Grafai's set for this week. Doodle is Grafai's special, signature move that lets it copy the ability of one of the opponents that I target, and both Pokemon on my side gain that ability. And as you'll notice, Typhlosion has Flash Fire. So if I Doodle onto Typhlosion, and it is running Flash Fire, which 99% of the time I think it's gonna be, just because Charizard can come it will give me Flash Fire, and then suddenly its eruptions do nothing to me. I can also use this secondarily against Zebstrika for Lightning Rod if it's running it as well. So I'm very excited about that. There are some other good abilities on this team that I can always doodle if I have nothing else to do with Grafia on a turn while it's out. Alright, probably the biggest threat on my team this week is Magnezone. Safety Goggles to ignore Sleep Powder from the Pavilion. I believe the Pavilion also probably gets Rage Powder. Let's look it up. But that can ignore that as well, I believe. Let's search it. Rage Powder, there you go. This is a defensive Magnezone with Body Press. Max defense, a lot of HP. It's here to take advantage of Doodle from Grafia, so it doesn't have to worry about Typhlosion, and then just be able to survive any other hits from anything else and just hit them down with Iron Defense Body Press. Thunderbolt for coverage, and Terra Blast Flying to hit up with the grass types, especially. We're bringing back Porygon. Loved it so much last week that I wanted to do something, but something with it again. But it's a little bit different this time. We have Trace instead, in case we can't get a Doodle off, so that Porygon can be potentially safe from Typhlosion. It can help me learn about what abilities the opponent has. I think this Mom will definitely see some play this week with Trick Room modes. We got a rather unusual Hitmonlee set today. We're choosing to go Choice Scarf rather than Unburden because I want out of the gate fast, surprising power. Tux's team has a lot of ground type weaknesses, especially with a lot of these top mons. I mean, Typhlosion, Tinkaton, Lycanroc, all of them I can hit with a fast Earthquake when they're not expecting it, Tear Ghost, so I can ignore Fake Out, and then suddenly I'm dealing huge damage. Eruption isn't doing much anymore, Tinkaton is like nearly down. I think this will definitely get a little bit of surprise, and it'll help me with some speed control. That's one of the things that this team is lacking a little bit of, and that is speed control. I might actually change Ice Beam. Well, no, it doesn't actually get Icy Wind, I believe. No, it does. I might change that to Icy Wind right before we start. I think I actually will. I think in the case, yeah, I think that's going to help me a little bit more. And then Lurantis is my final one. We got a very solid 3 Pokemon Trick Room mode here. We're going with Assault Vest again, Terra type Rock, so I can Terra Blast and just immediately knock out Pavilion, do big damage to the Typhlosion. We got a physical set here. Pretty standard considering what I brought last week. It's about the same. But yeah, let's edit this paste a little bit, and then let's send a match to Tux. Alright, I got the new paste up with Icy Wind. Alright, let me go and find Tux real quick. Alright, we're about to get into it. Let's see what Tux brings. Find user, Tuxmux. Best of 3 against our team challenge. Alright, well, let's see. I think my matchup here is pretty decent, but there is just so much variety on this team that I always have to be careful to not ignore certain strategies. I mean, Thwackey and Trevenant can both learn Grassy Glide, and that can just instantly KO Hitmonlee, for example. This thing is not bulky enough to survive both of them. So if I see that lead, Hitmonlee is not going to be in a good position. Typhlosion, I'm not too worried about because I do have so much counterplay, and I did put so much effort to stopping it. Alright. These are pretty much the top 6 that we're expecting. The only one that's not here that might have been here otherwise is Thwackey, so we don't have to worry about a Grassy Glide mode, which is nice. Pavilion, yes. I'm guessing Pavilion's probably going to be Sash, just so it can guarantee getting off a Sleep Powder or a quick Tailwind. Controlling speed is going to be really important in this game, so I think Trick Room is definitely something I want to try to go for. Let's see. Who do I think is probably going to lead? Maybe Tinkaton, Vivillon, to get that tailwind fake out pressure. I could just double into Vivillon with these two if they do lead. Terra type Ghost to ignore fake out, Rock Slide, and a knockoff would definitely kill Vivillon. Not many special attackers here, so I think having Charizard in the back, he's gonna be useful. Or I mean, not Charizard. I mean, Charizard could be good here, but I meant specifically Magnezone. Do I bring Porygon here? Porygon Terra Ground does hit half the team. It's decent support to get Trick Room up. Yeah, I think I want my own Trick Room center. We can Charizard. It's okay. Charizard is really good against this team, but maybe bring it later. And yeah, I think I can leave behind Lurantis for now. So let's see how this goes. I'm just not sold on Porygon pending here. I could just say, you know what, I will be going last with Magnezone, but that's fine, because I'm so bulky. Would I rather have Charizard? I mean, if they do get speed up, I do need Trick Room. If they don't, then I should be fine. Yeah, let's get Trick Room up, I think. Okay, not the exact lead I was thinking of, but pretty similar. I mean, with Vivillon at least. So they're probably expecting me to like swagger here and then double my speed. Lycanroc. Does Lycanroc get Psychic Fangs? I think it does. Yeah, it does. And it definitely, very likely will KO me. I could just launch a very fast close combat, but I do want to stop this Vivillon kind of more than anything else here. And if it does protect, I can always Encore it into it. Losing Hitmonlee isn't the biggest deal here. I just really want to use it to stop Vivillon from being able to set up. If this thing is Scarf, by the way, I am still faster. My base speed is 148. Its base speed can be matched 147, so I will outspeed. So I think we double Vivillon here, just to try to prevent Tailwind from going up. I protect from Lycanroc. Miss. Oh, that's very unfortunate. It's a Mental Herb. Okay. Oh, it goes for Hurricane. Interesting. Not what I was expecting. Alright. So, unfortunate miss there to start off with. That's okay, though. Let's see if we can get the tempo back in our favor here. Mental Herb. I don't have Taunt or anything on my team, so Encore's the only one that could really be set off by that. This thing uses Protect first. I think maybe... This thing is close combat, right? Maybe I want to try to get Trick Room up now. Can it OHKO Porygon? No, it cannot. Yeah, let's try to get Trick Room up, I think. I can Encore into the Lycanroc. I can Trick Room with Porygon, and I'll be in a pretty good position. Yeah. The music you're listening to, by the way, is from an album that I organized called Guru Guru Jam, made with Resonant Union. If you like the music, you should check out the original game called Guru Man. It's one of my favorites. It's like this 2004 kind of niche action platformer game. Levels are pretty short. It's a very cute game. Alright, so we've got a switch there. Encore's not going to do anything. Sleep Powder goes off. Porygon's asleep. Bad turn for me. Do we show Doodle off here? Or do we save the Doodle tech? I don't know, I feel like Typhlosion's probably going to go for something here. I doodle and I send out this, I don't know, I'm losing tempo here. I really need to get Trick Room off to really be able to do much, which is unfortunate. I mean, I'll be playing around Doodle for the rest of the game if I use it here, but I mean, it gives me more times to try to wake up. I could Terra Grasp, but I kind of want to save it for Metal Lizard here so I can resist a close combat and whatnot. So I think I'm going to just go ahead and rip the Doodle and try to Trick Room again. There we go, Flash Fire. Terra Fire, Eruption's not going to do anything. It's okay if I go to sleep. Heat Wave does nothing. I wake up, Trick Room. Okay, that's pretty big. This thing is not doing anything to me right now because it is Terra Fire. It's not the best position for me, but it's also not the worst. I mean, Porygon could hit a base, or I mean, hit a Terra Blast. It's not gonna KO though. I got no guard on Porygon. Okay. I don't know. Do I just leave both of these in? I don't want to. I mean, it's not gonna use a fire move. It's probably going to switch out. If it switches out, then I can guarantee it's like Scarf or something. I'm guaranteeing here that we're going to be seeing another Sleep Powder, right? If I come in, this Pavilion's annoying. I could have Terra Grass there so I could have stayed awake, but I really want to save the Terra for this. I think it's important. I don't want Grafai to be asleep forever, so I don't know. Icy Wind, yeah, maybe I should have kept Ice Beam, because Ice Beam probably would have KO'd, right? Terra Blast might KO, oh. I mean, it's a roll, and that's if it isn't with HP or anything. I don't think this is going to kill, but I think I should go for it, and maybe I just stay in here. I don't know. If I switch out, that means the Grafai is probably not going to be doing anything else for the rest of the match. And it still is really useful. Do I want to just burn a turn here? I think I just burn a turn here, I guess. Ugh, tough choices, tough choices. Alright, we'll go for Pavilion. Okay, I think that's Specs then. Specs or Scarf. It's gonna be one of them. Confusion is unfortunate. It's really bad. I'm definitely slower than Crawdaunt, unless it's, you know, an Iron Ball. I don't know about this. I mean, I could switch out now. This is not a bad time to switch out. Yeah. I mean, we've got one turn of sleep now. I might be able to wake up and use some Melancore or something like that. That confusion sucks, but I want to try to kill the Civilian. Does the thing have Protect, do we think? It could. I'm going to go for... It could Sleep Powder me. Do I recover here? Do I just ignore it going out field? I think it's going to Protect, if it has Protect. Yeah, it protects. Alright. That's a decent play for me, I think. Sword Stance is scary, but now I can probably Oko this, unless it's Sash, which it very well could be. But you know what? Actually, I have Icy Wind, so Icy Wind will break Sash. They haven't used the Terra yet. Thunderbolt, Body Press. I mean, I definitely think I Icy Wind here. I'm gonna go for the Thunderbolt. I could go for an Iron Defense instead and just take out the Pavilion. Break Sash. It's gonna help, I mean, it's not gonna help against Typhlosion though. Yeah, let's go for a Thunderbolt and Icy Wind. This is a tough match. This is intense. I mean, the confusion definitely is throwing in an extra bit of RNG, so Porygon could always just not hit here. But if everything goes according to plan, I should get 2 KOs here. I'll take a big chunk of damage from Crawdon, but then it will be a 3v2 probably. I don't think Crawdon can one-hit KO Magnezone. Maybe Porygon though. Hidden Confusion. Oh! Fake Sturdy. I got that fake Sturdy. Okay, this thing can't protect. We know that for a fact. I'm pretty sure this is just Specs. It could be Scarf, but I mean, if it goes for Heat Wave and then switches out, right? Being able to survive there is super useful. I could Terra Porygon, do some big damage to Typhlosion here. I think getting Typhlosion out first is going to be more important than anything else. As annoying as a civilian is, if knocked off my safety goggles. And this damage is probably Thunderbolt. Really Terra. I'm KOing it probably, and then I just have to deal with Lycanroc. Oh yeah, I think that's the play. So Terra Blast, Thunderbolt. Let's go for it. Yeah, get rid of that Typhlosion. Get that Typhlosion out of here. Whew. Alright, Pavillion's still awake. We got 2 Mons that definitely can do stuff to me, but I'm not super concerned about Pavilion anymore. And I don't think this thing can 2-hit KO Porygon. Pavilion is the big threat, right? So let's just make sure we can get rid of it. I don't really need to worry anymore about Trick Room, I think. I can Encore something when Grafai comes back into because of this Mental Herb. Alright, I just need a Knock Throw here, right? I think I just Thunderbolt and I can Icy Wind. Grafai, I mean, Grafai is faster already. I can just Terra Blast. I mean, it's, I'm not guaranteed to KO. So yeah, I'm gonna go Icy Wind. I mean, it's probably gonna Sleep Powder and knock out and KO this. So like, I'm going to sleep regardless. That's what I'm expecting to happen. In which case, they're just gonna have to damage down Porygon, which I don't know if they can do. But it's possible that Pavilion misses. I mean, Compound Ice, so it's likely not going to. But I don't have a Protector. So yeah, let's focus taking down Pavilion if we have a chance. I doubt I'm going to do anything this turn. Oh, Rock Slide. Okay, this thing is Scarfed. It's good to know. Stick up Pavilion still, right? I think that's the play. And I've been asleep for 1 turn, so if we take out Pavilion here, I could Terra Blast into Lycanroc. I'm gonna try to flinch me down. Let's see, Grafai, hit it through. No. Oof. Alright. Well, Grafai is not leaving this Rock Slide. So what's the best thing I can do here with Grafai this turn? Maybe it's Doodle, make this no guard, so I can guarantee hit with Icy Winds. I think that's probably my best play. Or I can go for a miss. I don't think a miss is going to happen. I'm going to Doodle into no guard, and I'm going to go for this Icy Wind. I could go Trick Room instead. I think Trick Room is better than Icy Wind. Well, yeah, because, yeah, Trick Room is better than Icy Wind. Because I don't want this to protect. Alright, Trick Room. Yeah, Get that no guard. Rock slide goes down. They're probably hurricaning. It's gonna be some big damage. Oof. Oh, not another confusion. Don't hit. Oh. Oof. GG. I mean, they could miss both. It's highly unlikely. What's my best play here? Recover? I had that game. I had that. That was unfortunate. 2 confusions. The flinch at the end. The confusions never really did anything, but we got 2 turn sleeps on both of them. That was unfortunate. Okay, this Pavilion is a big problem, as I expected it would be. I mean, if this misses... So, yeah, that's good. That's okay. It happens. We go to game 2. Not feeling terrible about it, though. I mean, that initial rock slide miss from Hitmonlee sucked. It was really bad. Not gonna lie, that hurt quite a bit. But maybe we can lead with Metal Lizard this time. We can do something. I mean, those safety goggles are there for a reason. What would be a bad lead for these two to run into? I mean, this probably would run Scorching Sands. That's what I would guess. I would expect a Doodle and run Scorching Sands. Like a Terra, fly immediately. We could just KO it down. Pavilion's not fast either, so I think Charizard's pretty good against it. I could lead Charizard and Grafai next to each other. It's not terrible. This no guard is really good into it. So they lead the same thing, then, you know, it's not ideal. I could lead these two. I could lead these two. I think maybe having this in the back would be good. This defense is really low. This is probably scaling it. We're doing this. I did get Trick Room up. Trick Room did have some advantages. Some unfortunate RNG, but maybe we can take it back on this one. Maybe if the Rantis is the way to go here. I can set up in Trick Room. It's grass type, so the Pavilion isn't scaring it. I could lead it next to Grafai and just start setting up immediately. I mean, I think Grafai is coming first regardless. I don't think there's anything that can replace it with immediately. I don't know, having Party Shot means it's harder to move around here. I could go for the immediate Trick Room. I don't know, I feel like they're bringing Tinkaton now. Hitmonlee did nothing last game because it missed that Rock Slide. Otherwise, it would have OHKO'd that Pavilion. The game would have been basically won from the start. Inaccurate moves, though. Doodle is so useful here. I still have to keep it as a threat. I don't think this High Potion is going to be running those Fire-type moves, though. I think it's going to be scared. And because of that, maybe Metal Lizard is the way to go, because the only other special attacker is Pavilion. You can get some Iron defenses off immediately. The thing about this team, it has no protects. I realized that when I was making it, and I was like, you know what, I'm going to hard commit. I think Loranthus is going to be good here. And then I think just because I'm bringing 3 slow Pokemon, I should go for a Trick Room mode. It's okay if I'm not going fast throughout this match, as long as I can hit hard, right? So Grafai, I mean, I could leave Grafai, yeah, no. Grafai, Mangazone, Lorantis. I know, I could still make a good speed control and just forgo Trick Room, just bring Hitmonlee. Hitmonlee still does great things into this team, it's just, you know, that inaccuracy sucked. I think I will get some use out of this. Yeah. Let's go Hitmonlee for the last one. Alright, game 2. Let's see how this goes. Leads from the opponent, Pavilion again, and Lycanroc again. Same lead as last time. Both of them have... Well, no, they don't have both have protect. Well, Lycan Rock did have protect last time. It's not scarfed. I don't know why I said that. Unless it just scarf protected. Did it scarf protect? That'd be pretty nuts. But I saw it go faster than something later, I thought. I'm just going back just to confirm this. No, it wasn't. No, it was just faster than 2 slow mods. Yeah, no, it's not. It's not scarf. Okay. Okay. This thing probably is close combat for Metal Lizard. I think Terrafly is going to be pretty good here in this game, other than, you know, the obvious Lycan Rock angle. I think they're probably expecting the Pavilion to go down immediately. Which, to be fair, that's kind of what I wanted to do here. I can immediately Thunderbolt it. I mean, I could Terra Blast. I kind of want to set up, though, because these mons aren't really threatening me that much. I mean, if this is close combat, then it is doing about half my health, which is not great. What's my play? I mean, I could switch into Lurantis, expecting a Sleep Powder. Knock off into Lycan Rock. I don't know what Lycan Rock's item is. I don't want to Terra immediately, because I still think that Terra... I mean, Lurantis is decent, probably. I mean, we don't know what's in the back. It only really is good against Pavilion and Typhlosion. Grafii here. Could Terra Grass and just ignore Sleep Powder that comes out. If there is Sleep Powder coming out, then it's probably worth it. I don't know if we can guarantee that one is coming out, though. I don't know. Let's ignore this for now, because I can always take it out with a Thunderbolt immediately. I think it's going to protect. I'm not Iron Defense. Alright. Typhlosion, Specs are gone, Sleep Powder and Grafii, okay. Iron Defense. Okay, so, yeah, I can't Doodle right now, but it's not Specs anymore. I'm expecting this thing to probably Scorching Sand onto me, and then I can Terrafly, Body Press KOs. So let's do that. And then, I don't know. We'll just keep on trying to wake up. Terraflying Body Press, I think, is just gonna do well here. And I do have the safety goggles, so I don't have to worry about that. Fire type. No, it's gonna use Heat Wave Eruption. Oh, that Terrassalization hurt me because of the hurricane. Unfortunate. Okay. It's not looking great right now. But they don't have great thing I brought him on league, because otherwise this game would be over. They didn't put up Tailwind yet. This thing is not forced to Eruption, but I could probably Encore it into it, or I can just still Flash Fire. Doodle. Hit him with a really big Rock Slide. Rock Slide isn't KOing Typhlosion, but it's bringing it low. So yeah, I think Encore, so it doesn't do much. And then yeah, I just had to hope for turn 1 wake up. Yep, turn 1. All right, Encore, Rock Slide, KOs. It's not going to do much damage to me now, even if it is like that. Yeah, Grafii lives. Okay, we're back in this. Magnezone unfortunately went down before it could even do anything. I don't think that crit mattered. Maybe. Yeah, I doubt it though. I am faster than this with both Pokemon. I can guarantee a KO to Typhlosion here. I think my play... I can no-guard it. That'd be kind of funny. Rock Slide isn't doing too much to Lycan Rock, but I'm trusting Lurantis to be able to take down Lycan Rock. Knock off Typhlosion in case Rock Slide... Well, no, in case Rock Slide misses, it's not going to matter. Do I just go for no guard so I can guarantee that it doesn't miss? It's not a bad play. Let's get no guard up. Crawdaunt comes out. Doodle. No guard. I'm getting some chip. And we got a flinch. Lucky flinch. I think we need to save Hitmonlee. I mean, I think Rafai is going down here, but if we can bring Hitmonlee back with a different move, it can shred these. So what is the best thing I can do for my team here? I mean, even if they were Sash, it's not gonna matter. Bring out Lurantis. Rock Slide. Yeah, let's see what this does. Crab Hammer. Doesn't KO, but I'm pretty slow. This Lycanroc is an issue. I don't think I need to worry about this Lycanroc as much as I need to worry about the Crawdaunt though. Okay, let's like the possible things I could go here. Hitmonlee goes down, Lurantis is losing to Typhlosion. Hitmonlee is the only thing that can kill Typhlosion here. I need to take care. I mean, Aqua Jet adaptability. If this thing is banded, I think it kills. So if it's banded, I just lose anyways. But well, no, it's Crab Hammer. So if it is banded, I don't lose. I think I target Crawdaunt. I think I hope this protects. And if it does, I don't know. This is tough. I mean, how much damage am I doing with Leech Life to this? It's not a guaranteed KO. These are tough positions to be in. I think I have to get rid of Crawdaunt though, so it can't like just... If Lycanroc takes out me, I lose. If I take out Lycanroc, Crawdaunt survives and I lose. If Crawdaunt Aqua Jets, I kill it. Okay, I think I have to close combat and superpower and hope that I'm faster. Lycanroc goes down. Am I faster? I am faster. That's game. Whew. That was stressful. We're going to game 3. Sheesh. Alright, first game 3 of the season. We got a bit of luck there with a flinch on the Lycanroc. Lycanroc hadn't flinched there. Aqua Jet might have killed Hitmonlee, I'm not sure. Yeah, game 1's tragic. Game 2, I brought it back. Let's see if we can do this in game 3. I mean, it's going to be close. I could Terra Grass with Rafai. I could go with my same strategy as last time. They don't know I have Terra Grass. And if I can surprise them and they're trying to sleep powder me, but they can't, that'd be huge. I think this Metal Lizard is still a great option here. Hitmonlee was invaluable last game. I definitely want to bring it again. Lurantis wasn't really putting much work in because I wasn't trying to go for Trick Room. I was just letting the slow Pokemon be slow. I think maybe I go Trick Room mode this time. In case Pavilion. I don't know, I could lead with Zebra. I actually kind of like leading with Zebra. I mean, Rock Slide missed last time, which was unfortunate, but I could go for it again. They're going to protect. Might be able to make a call. They leave their second Terra Ghost, Earthquake. Makes these two go down. If I do that, though, I have to bring this so that Earthquake is not going to affect my side as much. Or Lurantis, you know. I think I like this lead. I think maybe I do go for the Earthquake strategy if I go. Hitmonlee's just so dangerous for them up front, right? Draco Volans, I think Rain could be good here. I'm just worried about enabling the Crawdaunt. But if I am enabling the Crawdaunt, maybe Variantis is what I want to go with then. But you know, I could always use the defense. If I can get an Iron Defense body press up, I mean, game's like over. This thing can Aqua Jet me in the Rain though, so I don't know if Rain's going to be very useful here. This is, I mean, I don't think I can justify bringing Charizard just to prevent Earthquake from damaging myself. So maybe for that case I bring Variantis in. Variantis won't take too much damage from it. It's the same Pokemon, just different leads. No, I don't necessarily have to tear it. I think Charizard is going to be useful. Looking at this Team Terra Water, I mean, Crawdaunt's the only thing I really have to worry about immediately. Do I want to get Trick Room up? No, I just want to be, I mean, with these 3 mods now. Alright, I'm just going to try it. We got Elite Tinkaton and Trevenant. Interesting. I can prevent the Fake Out, but is it really important? This thing's definitely faking out here, right? Knockoff is doing a decent amount there. Earthquake is... Close Combat does more than Earthquake to Tinkaton, actually. I don't know, I don't want this thing getting Trick Room up, I think. Fake Out, or Knockoff probably kills. So let's say this is, yeah, let's just go with that. That's like 64 min. And it's not guaranteed. That's tough. I can Encore it into Trick Room though. I'll probably switch out, but I can always bring back Metal Lizard for that. Yeah, do I Terra immediately? Just to prevent this Fake Out? Is it giving me that much tempo? And they could also go for Play Rough. If I Terra, then they're not killing. Yeah, with Play Rough specifically, they wouldn't be killing. I don't think they would even Play Rough to begin with if they can escape something. I don't know, maybe I just switch. They can't really do anything against Metal Lizard here, and I can trap the Tinkaton. I don't have to use my Terra immediately. Switching. Fake Out. I think this thing is going for Trick Room. Big Root. Wants to use Horn Leech. Alright, well, I think we're just, this thing's gonna switch probably, but I'm gonna Encore it anyways. I'm not too worried about Tinkaton here. I think I just Iron Defense up. So if I Iron Defense, none of these mons can hit me. Few special mons on the back can, but I have Doodle. We aren't going to be able to KO this immediately, I think, unless we Terra. But then I'm faster because we're in Trick Room. Do I want to stay in Trick Room, actually? Yeah. I think I'm going to Encore the Trick Room. I could see the thing is I could Encore either. They can switch both. They got to make a choice here. I don't mind being in Trick Room because I am pretty slow. This Trevenant isn't probably doing that much damage to me with a Poltergeist. 32 max, seems, yeah, not much. I don't know, I get the feeling Tinkaton's gonna switch here. Yeah, Trick Room, back up, Light Screen, Iron Defense. Alright, they're switching out Trevenant. I can just knock off into the slot to do guaranteed something. I could also Encore into the Light Screen and get up another Body Press. This thing can't have mental herb. Or an iron defense, I mean. If I become unkillable... Like, I don't want to get greedy. At the same time, this would be huge. I Terra here. I'm not killing. They've seen its Terra flying already. I think I Iron Defense here and Encore into Tinkaton. They're probably going to protect a Tinkaton, switch out Trevenant. They could switch out both. I think having plus one is probably going to carry body press on most of this team. They still do have their Terra, as do I, but early game positioning, this is pretty good for me. Having Encore is super useful here. Pavilion comes out, Helping Hand into Pavilion, Encore into Helping Hands. I see. Okay. It's not a bad play. I'm wondering if this thing is just going to go for a Hurricane or if it's going to go for Sleep Powder, in which case I might just Terra Grass here. Let's Terra Grass here. I don't want to get put to sleep and then get rolled over by Typhlosion. Get rid of the mental herb on us. Thunderbolt, it's a KO. Even behind screens it does. Alright, yeah. Let's say no to sleep. And I got the safety goggles, which I think they just forgot about. That's unfortunate for them. Very good for me, though. Helping Hand is definitely threatening. Scrodon is not taking down either, I think, though. I don't know, I could switch just to keep Grafai alive for a potential Typhlosion, but I think it's okay. I think... This thing? Oh, this thing's probably Terra-ing. I don't know what's going to Terra into. What's safer, Body Press or Lightning? Thunderbolt. I think Body Press is better. Cherry Grass? I don't think it's going to matter. Knock off, get rid of that Citrus Berry. Body Press, it's down. And yeah, Trevenant. Oh, that's right. We already know 4 of them. This thing can get Trick Room up, but is it going to matter? I can't really touch it with Magnezone anymore. Thunderbolt's not doing much, but I can slowly start whittling down Tinkaton now. Yeah. And the mons in the back should be able to clean up. Aqua Berry. Yeah, it's not gonna do enough. How much did that do? It did 29. How much does this do? Enough. Do I just Encore it again? I don't think I need to. Crit's not going to matter here. And, yeah, just to prevent the kill on it. To take a time. So that was week 2. That was tough, but we pulled out in the end. Tux put up a really great fight there. That was threatening. Pavilion definitely lived up to what I expected it, and I'm very glad that I brought the prep I did with the safety goggles. Magnezone, as I expected, did go really well into the physical side, and Tux left behind Typhlosion because of the Doodle, which just let it win. It enabled it. Game 2 was a little rocky at times. Game 1, you know, I basically got rolled, but we pulled it back in the end. So yeah, that's gonna be it for this week. Thanks for watching, everyone, and I'll see you in week 3. All right.